Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
We are reading from Sri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, verse 254. I always sing about Radhika's beloved sweet glories. I always speak about the very blissful topics of Radha that always give me new taste. I always dwell in Radharani's new, solitary love forest, and my heart is always overwhelmed by meditating on the nectar flowing from Sri Radhika's feet.
Come.
I always sing about Radha's beloved sweet glories. I always speak about the very blissful topics of Radha that always give me new taste. I always dwell in Radha's new, solitary love forest.
The goddess of love is Radhika. All these things, when love is in heart, we can feel it. How it will come in heart. When we will think for love, we will share this love to the living entity. Again repeat.
I always sing about Radhika's beloved sweet glories. I always speak about the very blissful topics of Radha that always give me new taste. I always dwell in Radha's new, solitary love forest, and my heart is always overwhelmed by meditating on the nectar flowing from Sri Radha's feet.
It also. So why Vrindavan is so important? Because Radha never go out from it. So all the dust of Vrindavan is a pure vibe of love of Radha. All the vibration in Vrindavan, these waves are moving, is still there because she lives there. In the life we want to go in the path of love, and the goal is love in our life. This is the only place who can change our life. Whole world, whole living beings is missing love. Love is divine. Love is pure. Love is connection give to the God. Without love, we cannot understand my soul. Without love, we cannot relate with the God. Without love, we cannot relate even to the soul. And this love comes through relation. Mother relation, father relation, is relation. I am soul, their soul is related in this life to me as my mother and father, my sister, my family, my wife, my children, my friends, who is the closest. My child is my closest, my wife become close. My mother become close, my father become close. Then friends become close. Then other relations But without relation, love's not moved. But the loves with the physical relation, one, and with the soul relation is more divine. But this love, without the mercy of Radhika, not come in our life. And when love is not there, is emptiness in life. It's like a material identification. No feelings is there. No understanding of feelings are there. So love without no spiritual development can happen. And this is the mercy when we realize in our life, my life changed. Go on.
Sripada returns to external consciousness, Sadak Avesh.
There are two consciousness. One is a soul, and soul can go when we have a soul consciousness. We are eternally developing our consciousness. And it comes by meditation. It comes with the peace. It comes with the chanting. It comes by realizations, by that practice. And one is the external consciousness. When we come to my senses, we come to my body, we come to our mind and false ego, then we are externally identify our material body. So there are two consciousness in all living beings out there. So now, in external consciousness is our Raghunath Das Goswami. He is teaching us what is the difference inner consciousness and external consciousness. When we are inner consciousness, we think on love, we meditate because of love. We try to do the best in inner consciousness. When we come to the outside, also if my life change by the mercy of inner consciousness, we have to change this behavior in my external consciousness also. Radha.
Sripada returns to external consciousness, Sadak Avesh, and vows to live in Radhika's sweet playground, Raja.
So, when I live in the external consciousness, near to Radha, where she lives, that is the wife. Anyone can feel it, that you come in the peace, you come to feel that happiness, and you're home, and you want to play with the help of love, not in the ambiness, not in the ego, not in the bodily identity. Also your desire in Vrindavan change. If you have a wish, if you have a will to change yourself.
This is one of the 5 chief items of Raga Anuga devotion, according to Srila Rupa Goswami.
What is Raga? Raga Anuga. Raga means loving, and Anuga means following. Who is loving mood, loving behavior, how to follow those persons, those who is Raganuga devotee. If we follow, we give time with them, our life can be effective in divine way. That helps in our life. Following to Raga Anuga. Anuga means Anugat, follow. who follow that way of walking, moving, living, thinking, meditation, not envy, no any conflict in the life. That's Raga Anuga.
Mentally, the aspirant.
One thing mentally, what we do mentally, think mentally, is more, we do that physical. First, mentally we meditate to do. Any business you want to do, you mentally engage yourself. Anything you want to do, what your desire is there, mentally, physically you put time for that. Right or not?
Right.
So mentally what we are doing? All negative things. But if you want to change, first you have to change your thinking. Your mind, mentally you have to think for the love. If you not think mentally to keep harmony, to keep peace in your life, then it will never come to you. So mentally try to prepare first, because mind say manovritti and chittavritti. Mind is running many places, and mind has to come to the one point, that is manovritti. Manovritti is running many places. Chittavritti is one-pointedness. So mentally it comes to the one-pointedness that I want only this. My circle should be only this, and my point is in the center of this circle. That is love. That that ring will come surrounding that, and the result will also come like that. Radha. So mentally we have to start, then things can change. Going?
नहीं वहाँ जा रहा हूँ
कहाँ बुलाए?
सुबह बोले जा रही हूँ
अच्छा हाँ yeah.
Mentally, the aspirant should conceive of his own Siddha Deha, serving the divine couple.
So mentally we have to first prepare to meditate about peace, if you like peace. And peace gives love. Peace gives harmony. If we don't want to do this, then not necessary. But if you want to, life is peaceful, progressive, and you can want to create in life something, you need peace. And peace, one-pointedness. And the moment you will think the peace and harmony, your material identity will automatically move inside. Inside. You will go inside. Because this will make you to go inside, more meditation inside. I have to work how I will meditate. Are bhaiya, when you are peaceful you can work more better, because inside you can see more than outside. You will get the divine vision to see more crystal clear than before. And that's my spiritual consciousness, divine consciousness. Sure, material thing can deal with material way, but that spiritual help can make more easy to solve the problem.
Mentally, the aspirant should conceive of his own Siddha Deha,
Yeah.
serving the divine couple in Chinmaya Vraja, day and night.
What service? To love and the Supreme for her, because she is a lover of her. That divine is keeping floating and living in Vrindavan. He is a creator of all universe, but in love you forget everything and you only want to come to feel that love from the mother, from the friends, and from the goddess of love. That is Radha. That when without peace, without one-pointedness, without this divineness, we cannot understand that.
So mentally, the aspirant should conceive of his own Siddha Deha serving the divine couple in Chinmaya Vraja day and night, and physically he should try as far as possible to live in the earthly reflection of Vraja. An offenseless person will get prema simply by touching this sacred land.
Yeah. Many say to me, when I come to Vrindavan, when I enter in Radha Mohan temple, I feel different pieces. Are peace is the way that brings you to realize yourself. Peace is the way of the final working of the life. What we need, body needs something to eat and rest. If rest is not there and some food is not there, how you can rest it? And everything I have to afford for that in Vrindavan. You need only to rest, not think for anything for yourself. That is Vrindavan. You give this time to their thinking why you are in Vrindavan, where to find the love, where to find the peace to get the love, where to give this love to others. Because every living being is a soul. If I will not give love to them, how I will practice to live in love? If I will not respect to all living beings, how I will get chance to serve to love? How I will become servant of love? How I will take the shelter of Radha? How I can feel how she loves to his lover? How he relates with his love to every living being? How my cover of darkness will remove. My material covering makes so much blockage in my life. Go on.
An offenseless person will get prema.
Huh?
An offenseless
Yeah, that's the point. Condition is this, unoffensive. We have to be very careful not to do offenses to the soul, to living beings, to Creator of the Lord, unoffensive. Why we took the karma when we now see this for our benefit, our false ego, for my sense enjoyment. We do so many offenses for my satisfaction. I cover myself with the things what is not required for me to come to live in the purity. And then my mind becomes disturbed. It starts moving Means every action is opposite reaction. When I do offense, it reacts to me. It's not, I understand, but every action is opposite reaction. I do offense and reaction comes to me. Very subtle. So my dear, when the life becomes fortunate, be not offensive to anyone. Take the pain, suffer, but always respectful to all living beings. That is the goal of our life.
An offenseless person will get prema.
That is the condition. Nir aparad naam loy, tar hoy prem uday. Nir aparad naam loy, tar hoy prem uday.
Simply by touching this sacred land, the Brahmanda Purana says, simply by touching the district of Mathura, one attains the perfection of the pinnacle of bliss. Sri Jiva Goswami comments on this. The highest bliss is the bliss of prema. If the aspirant is not able to physically live in Raja, he should live there mentally.
Yes.
Sripad Prabodhananda Saraswati himself has taken amazing vows to live in Raja, such as mentioned in Vrindavana Mahimamrita. I would rather live in Vrindavana as a worm than to have a transcendental body elsewhere.
Yeah.
I would rather live as the poorest man in Vrindavana than to have unlimited wealth elsewhere. And I would rather live in Raja without doing any Hari Bhajan at all than to go elsewhere out of greed for the bliss of worshipping the lotus feet of the lover of the gopis.
I have experience of that. I also decided one time, and there was some circumstances that I leave Munger, and without no taking money, nothing with me, I come to Vrindavan, sleeping in the floor with the mat and leaving what I get to eat, I eat. I have no hot water here. In winter time I take cold water. It was not fresh water also. But I started. One day I got the malaria, sick. I have no money for the medicine. And every day fevers are coming and going. I have nothing. Raja mother was also there. She was also had the malaria. And I said, you have something to buy medicine. He said, no, I have no medicine. After 2 days, somebody bring medicine for us, and we cured. We never say to anyone that I need that. Somebody bring medicine and cure. It's not very costly, 2-3 rupees medicine. But we don't want to leave, even to go to Delhi. There was flat, everything. Munger, we have everything. So, but we don't want to go out from Vrindavan. Everything I got it. In the Vrindavan, everything. They are divine. They give everything, all name, fame, prestige. I again run away from that. I live traveling, everything. It's nothing. Why to leave him for the name and fame and anything? He is the giver, not leave him. Other thing is no meaningful. This realization come, and I feel so fortunate. Again I start running for name and fame. And by His grace He showed me again, oh, what I leave and come run away from that. Then again He showed me that. And again I have to run away. And then I catch His speech. No, I will not leave you. I will die with here and in your shelter, but I will not go any place. You are everything for me. You give me. He always wants to give that you deviate yourself from Him. But He is so kind. He is so kind that you cannot imagine. Purity should be there in our heart to understand this. She is the all who inspired His lover to give everything to His dasis, His associate servants. We are lucky that we become very close to her. We are far, we are long distance. Like we are in physical identification, is long distance call. When we come in the soul consciousness, local call. Honestly, I say you. And long distance call is naturally, now the WhatsApp come, but before you imagine how much waiting time and efforts has to do.
Yes.
Radha. Yes.
Sripad says, I will joyfully live in Vraja and always discuss the nectarian topics of Radha, the bestower of very blissful Rasa. In this way, the aspirant should forget his material body and everything connected with it.
Wow. Material body, long distance, not only come in the reality of your living identification. Sri Radha.
And the meaning, die to live.
Yeah.
Die to live. Radha, Radha.
In this way, the aspirant should forget his material body and everything connected with it and come to live in Vraja, meditating on his transcendental Siddha.
Yeah. That is the only point. Siddha is a divine. Deha means body. So that we not know, because we know one material body, what I can see. But Siddha is a soul, and the form of that Siddha is a body, a spiritual body. When you want to love, you need body. When you want to become God, you don't need body. Spark light will work. If you have no desire for loving, you desire to be light to merge, big light, no problem. You want to spark, you want to be spark to merge in the biggest spark, no problem. But really, if you want to love, you need body. There are two types of body. One is a female body, one is a male body. But if you see the soul is a prakriti, means female body, nature, and creator is the male. So it's better if you love creator is a male, Adi Purusham. So if you want to be a female, female can relish more the love than male. To be a conscious like a female lovers, female has more feeling than male. So be female to feel that love of the divine male. Because we are the creator creation. We are the prakriti. So you no need to change your external body. You need to develop that female feeling of the soul that you can serve more nicely in the female concept. In the house, take one house, male living, nothing is managed. They cannot cook, they cannot do. But when female starts coming and living there, all is organized. Because they have a Shakti to give, giving Shakti is there. They have a energy to create and give and maintain it. A speciality. So female energies and female nature is a divine nature. Male nature means we want to be a male, means we want to live in my body. I want to be male. And living in the soul consciousness is a female consciousness. Shanti, peace, love will come. Only change is this. If you are living in body consciousness, you are male. Anyone can check you. Your body is female, but you will become male. You like to enjoy. When you go to the soul consciousness and develop this practice, you will become female. Shant, peaceful, helpful, kind, serving, taking care. And the female come to the body consciousness, they behave like a male. Right?
Right.
So, divine is a female body who can give the birth. Mother, male cannot give birth. But Matra Shakti can give the birth. Only they have a Shakti to create the creation. There are. क्या अभी तक ऑफिस पहुंचना?
Today is on leave. Tomorrow onwards.
तो जाना शाम तक क्या है?
Morning में actually organizing the houses.
हाँ चल कोई बात नहीं आराम से जा.
जी जी.
हाँ वो is good. You feel good to listen?
Yeah. Very peaceful.
हाँ. Wow.
So in this way, the aspirant should forget his material body.
Yes, to forget for some time and see that. It's very difficult to forget because my door and window, my senses will never give you to forget. And then you have to forget. That to do efforts. Why not we forget? Because these senses not want to give you chance to forget. My ego not give chance to forget. My mind not give chance to forget. All the senses bring me in my body. And that to do is a little difficult. This takes time. The moment we do, all become easy. Sorry to say. But this to forget is the difficult position. Why they say meditation or bhajan? Only to forget our material identification. My enemy, my friends, materially. To forget this takes time. Because they bring me, catching me, holding me. I don't want to lose myself, my identification. I existing, my senses, lower senses, attracting me. My higher senses attracting me. Every 3 hours, 4 hours, they will make you to hunger, to cook something for me, or go to the restaurant, eat, go to the any place to eat, find some food for yourself. Eyes will want to see something. Ear will want to listen you. Something to listen about myself. And lower senses make more jumping. So all they are preparing not to forget. You not forget your non-existence. And then how to forget this non-existence is you have to find out some trick. After that, they will catch you there also. When you do bhajan, chanting, they will bring you out from that. Are what you are sitting and rolling mala japat, man mara, marana man ka fe. What is that sloka? That you are useless doing things because I am your old friend. Why you want to leave me? Forget this japa thing and chanting. Come and we will play some scheme we will create. Okay, you are right. It will not give me benefit. I have to do what you will say. And they catch me back. And what is this? This can help us to come out from this identification. This is the only way of meditation. But meditation has a limit. 1 hour we can do. Other hours, what will happen? Same. No, we cannot meditate 24 hours to 10 hours. So, my dear, only to find out the way how to keep balance outside. Read on.
In this way, the aspirant should forget his material body
Yes.
and everything connected with it,
Yeah.
and come to live in Raja, meditating on his transcendental Siddha Deha
Yeah.
and ecstatically singing the glories of Sri Radhika.
Yeah.
In this way, he will surely obtain her mercy.
Sure.
Amara katha bole ye, amara mata hoy se, bosiya kohinu vrindavane.
If you talk something, your mind will become like that. Right? This is there. Amara katha bole je, mati becomes say. Means mind will become the same what you want to talk. If you talk about love, mind will become in love. If you talk with fighting, mind will become fighting. How you behave, it happens like that. Right, Anna? So you have to select circumstances where to live that you talk that way. But we come to Vrindavan, but we create our circle again to live and talk in that way. So that way things are moving. Benefit of Vrindavan, maybe 5%, 10%, 100% we cannot get it. We have to merge that. Where I live, I have to merge there. When I going traveling whole world, when I go to Germany, I was merged in German vibration. When I go to Italy, I have to become like Italians. I merge. I go to Croatia, I become like their mood. I never become German or Indian and I want to, well, you cannot relate. I learned this. I go to America, I become like that. I go to Starbucks and I go to milkshake and chips. I eat like that. Why? What to do? Well, I have to become like that. When I go to Italy, I become like them. I have to eat pizza, pasta, and spaghetti. Yeah. When I go to the same eating, I change. I say before first time when I go, I was crying for my rice and dal, and then I say foolish. Why eating? Eating is not my goal to come here. My goal to go merge and to relate with them and to serve them. And I do that. And it was never a problem in my life.
Merging with others.
I was merging in the service mode, in the goal of love. Goal I never deviate.
That's it.
Goal of love, and I merge for that service. I fixed, my goal is fixed. My Radha Mohan is fixed to me, and that is my service. I was in Peru, I was fixed with Radha Mohan and his love. I live in Indian's home, Spanish home, no problem. All was fine for me. Night I am sleeping in Indian home, morning class Indian place, evening is Spanish Vrindavan mission. Both I am doing, and then come in night 12, and then sleep again morning stand 5. Jai Radha. Tayari kar. This is the going on. So like to find the way that Radha Mohan inspired me to do that, to reach to the heart of all and how to serve it. I went to Japan. My God, to go Japan first time and live in Japan is not an easy thing, my dear. The food is so heavy, fantastic. Japanese food. Normal person cannot eat. But I adjust there also. China I went, Hong Kong. I know that I cannot relate after devotees cooking, but I was adjust because I bring Mridula also. Everything was so beautiful, I never trouble. First time I got big trouble when it was the first traveling, because I was Indian. Like if you are Japanese and come here, it's very difficult. When you become Indian circumstances accept, you have no difficulty. Vrindavan come and become Brajavasi. No problem. Right? No problem. Like a Jananda, you see, he has no problem. And he's real Mahatma.
One line, 2, 3 lines. Finally, Sripada says, when will I become overwhelmed by ecstasy, by always meditating on the nectarian feet of Shri Radhika?
Yeah.
This meditation means specific meditation on her forms, qualities, and pastime. Shri Jiva says, the third stage of meditation is called dhyana.
Dhyana.
And this means specifically remembering the deity's forms and qualities.
If I have no deity, Ishta there, how you will meditate if you have no quality? Ishta has to be fixed. Radha Krishna is a deity. The Nitai Gaur is a Gaura means Radha Krishna together. Nitai means Guru. Guru and Nitai takes two things in life. First Nitai, then Guru. Jai Nitai. Guru without we not reach to Radha. Guru Kripa. Navigator has to navigate me to bring you away. Go on.
Shripada wants to meditate constantly. Sada dhyanam dhayam dhayam. And this is the fourth stage of meditation called Dhruvanusmriti.
One-pointed. One-pointedness.
Can you repeat this last thing?
Shripada. So the third stage of meditation is called dhyana. And this means specifically remembering the deity's forms and qualities and so on. Shripada wants to meditate constantly, and this is the fourth stage of meditation called Dhruvanusmriti.
Sri Radha.
Beyond that is the final stage named Samadhi. But this consciousness is all natural for Shripada, who only shows his great humility by praying for becoming fixed in his bhajan like this.
Yeah.
Thus ends the verse.
Yeah.
254.
Can you bring one dhoti, red one, from up?
So Dhruva Anusmriti is Ishtanishta.
No, one-pointedness. Not here, there.
Is it not Ishtanishta?
Ishtanistha means not only Ishtanistha means one-pointed. And mind is going here, there. Dhruva Smriti means fixed, one-pointed. Dhruva. Like a Dhruva is not moving here, there. That is Dhruva. Dhruva means not moving. We are moving, then Dhruva Smriti not come. Mind has to be fixed.
So Ishtanishta doesn't mean that you are really one-pointed yet.
Ishtanistha means?
Ishtanishta means determination, totally fixed in Ishta. That is not one-pointed.
Ishtanistha means I believe in Ishtadev. That is Ishtanistha. But Dhruva Smriti means one more to keep there from up. Two. One, keep it, he will cover it, and one more bring from up.
Okay. Find your deity.
For basic, it is Ishtanistha. Not Guru Nishtha. Sorry to say. Ishtanistha.
And Dhruva Anusmrita means fully
Fixed.
No more deviations, and Samadhi at the final state.
If you want to take advice for the temple, I can give you very practical advices. How to organize it.
I'll sit with you.
Yeah. That is the only way. Radhe Radhe Govinda